We got everything right.
Didn't we forget something?
Huh?
Huh?
Where is Ivan?
Oh my god.
I guess you are also going to the seaside this summer. Therefore, we took the best underwater cameras and compared them for you in real life. Strangely enough, my colleagues forgot to take me with them, so I was left alone here in editorial. I presume you are not into watching me like this. But if you really do, there's a video of me how to clean a sensor digital camera professional style. In this video we compared these two cameras, Olympus TG-4 and Nikon Coolpix AW130. In fact, on our comparison review we had 3 cameras. If you're wondering what kind of comparison review this is with only 3 models, know that in addition to Nikon and Olympus, there are only older Canon D30 and Fuji XP80, but Fuji didn't want to lend us a camera for this review. So from 5 waterproof cameras for 2015 we have 3. That should be enough for you to decide which one is perfect for you. We tested these cameras both underwater and above water for selfies, for landscape, for family use, low light performance and macro. And do not be surprised if you see someone bringing a ship from the sea, people throw away anything these days into the sea. What is most important is that we tried these cameras in real life use for both video and photography. Basically, these models have the key specifications very similar to other models that are not waterproof, with the difference of more solid and massive housing. Nikon Coolpix S33 has a retail price of only around $109 so it looks like. Its biggest advantage is that it cannot sync. Well, it can, but not as fast as the other two. There are few buttons on it and this is an advantage for amateur users. Still, we needed some time to figure out how to use many system. After the initial short learning period, all works okay. Sand on the beach gave us some problems. It fell into buttons and they stopped responding until we cleared all the sand. Basic specifications are Spartan. 13 megapixels, 3x optical zoom without optical stabilization, and that is one of the biggest downsides of this model. Menu system is similarly basic and LCD screen has very low resolution and viewing angles. Build quality is solid, but the camera looks very cheap. For underwater use it offers best response due to large controls, especially the shutter and video recording button. Nikon Coolpix AW130 in this yellow and black combination looks really serious and attractive. We think this is the best looking camera on the review. Although it offers full automatic shooting mode, less experienced users will need some time to explore all of its options. AW130 has 16 megapixels and 5x optical zoom with optical image stabilization. Besides that, it has a bunch of additional features like compass, pressure sensor, altimeter, and there is a world map built in which, with combination with GPS receiver, can be useful if you get lost in unknown city. Shutter button is big, but video recording button is way too small and recessed for regular use, and the same can be said for zoom rocker dial. Olympus TG-4 has 16 megapixels and 4x optical zoom lens, but has the brightest aperture on this review at f.2, what is great for low light use. Only thing we found missing is the standard USB connector. This camera has a dedicated Olympus connector, which is hard to find in retail. Buttons are mostly small and zoom switch is way too small and feels spongy, what is especially a problem underwater. Underwater photos showed difference between these cameras from the start. Both Nikon models had problems with the white balance. Photos had greenish color cast, but AW130 photos still looked sharper than those from S33. Olympus gave fantastic results right from the start. Excellent white balance, realistic but rich colors and good contrast in almost all images. Underwater videos look similar. Olympus has the best looking video, while both Canon have that already mentioned green color cast. S33 is the worst. It doesn't have optical stabilization, so videos were very shaky. Best choice for selfies are Nikon AW130 and Olympus TG-4. S33 sadly doesn't have wide-angle lens, so it was a problem to frame our own face. In classic everyday above-water shooting scenarios, both AW130 and TG-4 gave good results, but Olympus has an advantage of having RAW mode, great stuff for advanced users. Above water, best video recording comes from AW130. Videos are sharp with great contrast and effective image stabilization. Olympus sadly has blurry video and image stabilization doesn't work as good as we would expect. S33 is the worst. It doesn't even have Full HD resolution, and once you start recording, optical zoom is disabled. Macro photography is a specialty of Olympus TG-4. It has such good macro mode we were able to zoom onto production year of a coin to the level the year fits entire frame. There is no other camera on the market with macro like this. Great job, Olympus. Low light videos and photos are somewhat a problem for all three cameras, but AW130 and Olympus are still capable of usable results. All three cameras use very small image sensors, which were never good at low light scenarios. Best camera for advanced users who want great underwater video and image quality is Olympus TG-4. Overall, best camera is Nikon AW130 with features and image quality similar to Olympus, but at lower price and even better video recording. Nikon S33 might be a good choice for seasonal users who need camera only 2 or 3 times a year, but with this performance you will not even want to use it more often.